right? I mean, all the supporters, all the organizers, I mean, you brought everyone together, and I know we've all had a great time. So thank you for all of that. Everyone. Now, you're going to see things in the business plans that we just handed out, things like profitability in year 2, million monthly visitors by the end of year 3. Sorry, couldn't pay enough for everyone to have a copy. But you're going to have to trust me on our numbers, so we feel confident about them. The projections that we made are based off of competitors that we actually identified in the market. 2 of those competitors are Pixaza and Stipple, which hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about them a little bit later. Now, but what I want to focus on is the concept, tags.co. We strive to achieve 2 simple things. The first thing is providing a multi-channel analytical capability for retailers to have an online and offline presence. Second thing is providing an easy-to-use tool for consumers that enables them to find products easily between different channels. Next slide, please. So I want to throw some numbers at you, okay? We've decided to build our business model off of the fashion industry. The reason we've chosen this is because in 2008, over $17 billion of sales were made in the e-commerce sector in clothing and accessories. Our business model allows us to tap into fashion designers, retailers, third-party online retailers like, I don't know, Zappos, for example. Now, the other side of it is advertising, okay? Over $24 billion were spent in both online and print media advertising in 2009. These are huge markets. But there is a third emerging market. It's forecast that over $1 billion in advertising will be spent by the end of 2011 on mobile advertising. This is big because in the last year, smartphone usage has increased by 60%. If your business model doesn't try to adjust to this, it's not going to be successful. Next slide, please. Now, I want to do a quick introduction of who we are. My name is Rowan Shaw. This is Nathan Meckley, our resident fashion expert, and that is Norman Santos, who is our only developer and was just a madman on the keyboard, and we love him for doing that. Now, this is actually an image that we took yesterday, and those dots that you see are actually interactive. You can click on them and actually be able to glean information such as the products that they're linked to, and then make a purchase from those links. And we'll have more of that of a demo later on in the presentation. Next slide, please. First, I want to go through the problems that we've identified, okay? Number 1 is from a business aspect. We spend millions of dollars on advertising, and it's really difficult to track where that money goes. Say I'm a marketer. I spend $500,000 on an advertising campaign. Revenue shoots up by $2 million. I think I'm a genius, right? But am I really a genius? Next month, you do the exact same thing. You think it's going to be excellent. Unfortunately, that was just a seasonal increase in demand. You don't sell any products. Now you're left wondering what happened. Second part is the consumer side. We're faced with so many different channels, and it's difficult to easily interact with products that you find in one channel, find more information in another channel, and that's what we are trying to do with tags.co. So I want to walk you through exactly how we're planning to do that. Next slide, please. The biggest thing that we're going to try and use is based around QR technology. And I don't know how familiar or comfortable everyone is with that, but there was a recent CNN proclamation, okay? They said QR codes are coming. We can't avoid it. The reason is marketers can use so much more information to be placed into a QR code than they can in regular print advertising. What's more, we have a 2-part approach to using this technology, all right? The first part, it's what you're used to, right? You scan the QR, it takes you somewhere. Okay, that's great. It also allows us to track that interaction for businesses, help them tailor their marketing campaigns. The second part is actually a QR brand logo, okay? We're going to use a generic form of a QR code as part of our branding. So you know if you see this in a magazine, you know that you can go to our site and find it if you don't have a QR reader. If you're using a digital magazine, you can click on the icon and it'll take you to the same place. And no matter what, if you see the icon, you know that you can go to our site, tags.co, and actually find that image and interact with it and purchase the product. Next slide, please. Now, how do we know this is actually something that people want, right? Well, we've talked to businesses. This is where our fashion expert, Nathan Meckley, comes in, okay? He works every year to try and give out his marketing budget, all right? Try to justify why he needs $10 million in marketing money. And he needs to actually show the revenue received from different product ads and for different products. There's only one problem. That information doesn't exist, okay? It's not there. That's what we're trying to do, is give that information so they can tailor that marketing. We also went through a quick customer survey. We asked 60 people, hey, have you ever tried to find something in one channel, haven't been able to find it in another? Here's the results. 55 out of 60, that's over 90%, said yes. Thank you everyone at Fashion Show Mall, by the way. I do want to go quickly to a quick demo. So Nate, can you please bring up the Internet Explorer? This is the picture that you saw at the beginning of the presentation. Nate, if you want to click on the dot next to Startup Weekend, over on the right-hand side, you'll actually see that come up into a link. You can actually click on that link and it'll give you information.
spotty.
A little spotty. If you actually want to click on, all right, I think we're out of time actually, but that is the overall concept, and I do thank you everyone. Appreciate it.